Women wear rouge because it reminds men of ripe fruit. Right, well, for a start...
Well, why do you think women wear rouge?
I have absolutely no idea. But I will tell you...
That's really not a very good answer.
Well, yeah, you said before there were lots of things you don't know the answer to. But I'll tell you one thing.
I'm not criticizing your perspective on this. You're criticizing mine, so I'm presuming you have an alternative idea. Why do you think women wear makeup?
I think there are an enormous number. Let's go back to why women wear rouge, because it reminds men of ripe fruit. Okay, first of all, not all ripe fruit is red. Why would you want to...
we evolved color vision to detect ripe fruit.
Do you want to eat women? No. I think unless men are having sex with ripe fruit...
You might want to taste them.
That's not really where... And where is the evidence that women who are redder in the cheeks have more offspring?
What do you think happens during the sexual flush?
But that's the key point, isn't it? Is that you would expect, actually, if this is a sexual selection, that women who are redder would have more children, would get progressively redder over time.
One of the hallmarks of youthful skin is the proclivity for it to flush red. And yes, youthful women have more children. It's a primary sign of fertility.
I think you're using...
Wait a second here. What do you think women wear makeup for? Come on, if you're going to go after me on this,
okay.
Let's women. People say, well, women wear makeup to feel better about themselves. It's not a very deep analysis. Why makeup? Why facial makeup?
I'll tell you why I wear makeup, which is to stop the comments that I would get if I didn't wear makeup. And my gender, I always say my gender is low maintenance, right? I don't feel particularly like a woman inside. I don't really know what that would mean. But what I try and do is try and look... in the same way that you get black women who talk about the problem with natural hair, is it's seen as unprofessional, right? And as a woman, if you don't wear makeup, that is seen as a political choice. That is seen as something that, you are...
So you wear makeup to protect yourself from what?
From
tyrannical
judgment.
Men?
No, but and tyrannical women as well, I would say. I think women very harshly judge each other's appearance, and there are very good reasons for that.
It's probably because they've learned that from oppressive men.
No, I don't think so.
Why do you think it is, then?
I think that women are encouraged to be seen as being in competition with each other.
Encouraged? You don't think that there's anything about that that's natural, eh?
Well, I would be reluctant to get into that, because I think you could talk about intersexual competition.
First of all, I think this woman is being intentionally, ignorant. First of all, we all know why women wear makeup. Women wear makeup so that, they can look bad, or there's this perception that having makeup on or putting makeup on makes them look bad, which in my opinion, it doesn't. It actually makes them look worse. Thirdly, there's the idea that women are low maintenance than men, because that's what she said. She said in her opinion, she thinks that her gender is much more, is low maintenance. So that would mean that men are more, higher maintenance than women, which is not true. It's not fucking true. Where in the world? Listen, I don't care where you're from. I don't care whether you're from Africa, America, Europe. I don't care where you're from. We all know universally that women are actually much more, they are higher maintenance than men. Due to multiple factors, some of them, reasonable, such as the, how, like the way they need to take care of themselves as first, their sanitary needs compared to men. Like, that is understandable. Some of them, I guess you can say it's reasonable compared to who you speak to, but, in my opinion, women are higher maintenance than men. Now, thirdly, this idea that, men, because the underlying argument between the conversation that they're having is that men sexualize women, which is why she was making the whole argument about the ripe fruits and stuff. Now, naturally, you would think that, of course, we are two genders. We are meant to, interact with each other. And I know there's much more, there are much more things to do in life than just, have intimate relationships with one another. But the main reason why a man and a woman exist is so that we can procreate, have relationships, and build societies. Not just because we have to work with each other. We have to... Listen, this modern mentality that we all have, it's not just women actually, we all have, even men have, that, you can be chivalrous as a man towards women, or as a woman, you have to have this mentality that we all have to be equal. it just ruins everything and fucks up everything as far as how we interact with each other, which is bad. Like the direction that we're going to as a society, just for me, it's just bleak. It's just bleak. I was actually earlier on watching a video of a guy who who was from the States, United States, and he was visiting different countries, and he was mad that he was in one club in Africa, and the women were on their phones, and the men were dancing with men, and the women were just sitting there by themselves, and they were talking with other women, and there was no interaction, and it was boring. And it's like, exactly due to this mentality that we have nowadays, these are the results that we're gonna have, obviously. All right. It's okay for us to sexualize with one another. That's how you build a relationship. That's how you even meet your spouse in the first place. So I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe the perspective that I have towards this is just crazy. But in my opinion, I see nothing wrong with what Jordan Peterson is saying here. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's finish the video.
And evolutionary science. It's not my particular competence. But yeah, my conception of the patriarchy is not that men are beastly to women. It is that there is a structure in which women participate too that overall privileges and benefits men in order to control female reproduction.
Again, even if you look at the end of what she said, men are beastly towards women. What does that mean? Men are beastly towards women. I mean, there's a main reason why there's a difference between a man and a woman, and the main difference is that a man is supposed to have manly qualities as far as how you talk, how you behave. Men naturally are aggressive towards one another. Like it has been a thing throughout history. It's gonna be a thing now. It's gonna be a thing even after we've left here. So I don't understand this concept that men are beastly towards women. So what are men supposed to be towards women? We're supposed to be soft. What are men exactly supposed to, be towards women? Because it seems like, people are good at pointing out problems, but as far as the way they provide solutions, I don't see any solutions being provided. Or what? Men are supposed to be gay now. Supposed to all be gay. Is that what women want? Women want to have relationships with men that are gay, that are getting pegged in the butt. I mean, is there something wrong with me or what? Because a man is supposed to be a man and a woman is supposed to be a woman, and they're supposed to work together. And we should embrace a man being a man, we should embrace a woman being a woman. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe I don't know. If you guys think any different in the comments, please comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.